And Court is here with if the kids have to go back to school, I know they're not always super excited, but at least the weather is pretty nice. It won't be so sweltering hot this year.
No, it's looking like a great first day for drop-off, and it's not going to be too warm this afternoon either. So it's good news all around, really, for the start of school for a lot of those kids today. And checking in with our weather impacts heading your way, it's going to be warm and dry for today. We end up warm in the afternoon, a little cool this morning though. Slightly warmer for tomorrow by a degree or two. We're going to see similar conditions on Wednesday, and then we see temperatures cooling down with the chance for some shower activity returning later this week, and for some areas that could extend into early this weekend. Getting a look at what we're seeing outside this morning, a live look at the Sundial Bridge in Reading. You can see somebody out there getting a stroll with the fresh air. Good air quality across the board this morning, and the temperatures again very comfortably resting in those 50s to mid 60s in the valley. We're in the 50s to lower 60s in the foothills, 63 degrees right now for Paradise. You can see 63 as well for Reading, 64 for Chico. We're in the 30s to 40s in our mountain zones this morning. So the light extra layer, not a bad idea early on today. Winds pretty modest, mostly out of the northeast to around 7 miles an hour right now in Orville, 5 miles an hour for Reading. Heading into the afternoon, those winds not kicking up too much, and 10, maybe 15 mile an hour gusts out of the south in the valley. They do get a little stronger close to the Nevada border. That's where fire danger is going to be a bit of a concern with those stronger winds. And you can see tomorrow, similar winds, 10 to 15 mile an hour winds out of the south. Briefly seeing those northwest gusts to 25 miles an hour in Tehama County tomorrow evening, and then it's more south wind projected for Wednesday. So not much changing over the next couple of days. Humidity not recovering too well overnight, but it is above 50%. So decent early on this morning. We will dry out and see humidity mostly below 30% this afternoon. That's the biggest concern for fire danger. Otherwise, again, it's clear overhead right now. We'll see mostly just sunshine for today. The exception is cloud cover that's going to be brushing across areas of the northern mountains and maybe even into Shasta County throughout the day today. And that's from this cooler system off the coast of the Pacific Northwest. We also have a cool system directly off the coast in the Pacific, and both of these are working in tandem to keep our high temperatures in check below average for this time of year. The average would be 98 degrees for Reading today, 94 degrees for Chico. So we're not going to hit those marks this afternoon. We're going to be far below that. Cloud cover starting to increase in the northern mountains at 8 a.m., but we're still sunny in the valley at that time. At noon, sunny for the valley with some more clouds in Trinity and Siskiyou County zones. And then Shasta County seeing a few clouds at 5 p.m., while the rest of the valley stays bright and dry out there. A few more clouds starting to work north into our region tomorrow morning, thinning out midday, and then a few more clouds in our northern zones in the afternoon. So tomorrow, pretty similar to today. We'll see a few clouds overhead, but that's about it. Wednesday, sunny skies, and then cloud cover increasing Thursday with a chance for some showers. We'll see showers more likely Friday. Saturday, maybe something in the Sierra, but that's about it. But we'll dry out through the weekend. And we do see that big drop in temperatures later this week as well. Temperatures today, mid-80s in the northern mountains. We'll end up in the 70s to lower 80s in the Sierra and southern Cascades. Foothills in the mid-70s to mid-80s. Valley areas, upper 80s to lower 90s today. 92 degrees in Reading, 91 for Red Bluff, 89 degrees for Chico and Orville, and 92 degrees for Willows. Your Storm Tracker 7-day forecast for your weekend's always in view. Modestly warmer tomorrow with a few clouds overhead, so it's lower 90s in the valley. We'll stay that way Wednesday, but have sunshine returning. Then a dip into the mid-80s Thursday. Reading could see a shower or two Thursday. Mid-70s Friday, Kelly, believe it or not. And then we do warm back into the 80s Saturday with low to mid-90s Sunday. So warming back up through the weekend. But boy, later this week, this is a huge change of pace heading your way. Shower chances for some of our region. Lows in the 50s for the most part in the valley. Highs mid-70s on Friday.
Boy, big changes. Okay,
Yeah.
Thanks, Court, for the early heads up. You heard it here first.